Hey everybody, I have a devotional thought for you I wanted to share with you today. And this was a good one for me in my own quiet times this week, so I wanted to share it with all of you. This comes from the book of Acts, and it comes from chapter 9, and this is the conversion of Saul. Okay, so Acts 9, Acts chapter 9, verse 3, and we're going to read on here for a little while. Now as he was going along and approaching Damascus, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him. He fell to the ground, and he heard a voice saying to him, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? He asked, Who are you, Lord? The reply came, I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting. But get up and enter the city, and you will be told what you are to do. The men who were traveling with him stood speechless because they had heard the voice but saw no one. Saul got up from the ground, and though his eyes were open, he could see nothing. So they led him by the hand and brought him into Damascus. For 3 days he was without sight and neither ate nor drank. This is the conversion point of Saul. Saul was a leader in the early Jewish church. He was a Pharisee, and he would persecute these Christians, this new Christian faith that had come along. And he was going out having them arrested, having them beaten, having them killed. Okay? And on his way to Damascus, he encounters Jesus. And from this point forward, he changes his name, goes by Paul. He's the guy who writes most of the New Testament. Prolific missionary. Goes all over the known world at that time, setting up churches and spreading the faith of Christ. A true hero for our faith. But before that, he was out persecuting and killing those same people that he eventually would preach to. Why is that? What was the significant thing in his life that caused this to be there? Well, I found a commentary, a devotional as I was reading this week, and it really convicted me, and it was something I want to share with all of you, because I think a lot of you will feel the same way. Talked about the fact that Saul wasn't going out into the world to persecute these Christians because he hated them, or even because he hated Jesus. There was no sense of hate among Paul. Paul was actually a fantastic Jew. His faith, he was so good at it. And he was so good at it, he believed in God with all of everything that he did and followed every law that God had ever given them. And he didn't believe that he needed Jesus. And anyone that was needing Jesus was circumventing his God, was trying to go around the rules, the way that he was living. He believed that those people were saying, that's not right. This is the better way to go. And Saul didn't appreciate that. He didn't like them calling into question his faith. He didn't believe he needed Jesus. It's those words that convicted me as I read that, and I hope they speak to you as well. Because I know that there are a lot of us that go through life and we think we got everything going great. Stuff's going well. I got this project all figured out. I'm reading these things and I know what's going on. My faith is strong right now. I don't necessarily need to bring Jesus into every aspect of my life. I don't need Jesus. I can tell you right now that if you are ever saying that you don't need Jesus in any part, in any aspect of your life, you're wrong. And that's what Jesus told Saul. Hey, you may think you're living the best life you can here. You're not. You're persecuting your own God. Here's why you need Jesus. And Saul took to it. Saul took that message and he did great things with it. He took Jesus into himself, into his heart, into his life, and took what was already a quality faith in God, a good, solid, biblically based faith in his God and Creator. And as soon as he added Jesus, he changed the world. He changed the world with the help of Jesus when he thought he didn't need anything else. Friends, I tell you, if you don't think that you need Jesus, that's when you need him the most. If there's a part of your life that you are making sure that you keep separate from Jesus, apart from your faith, that's the part of your life that he needs to get into the most. You always need Jesus. Jesus is always asking to be more a part of your life and to have a deeper, more impactful relationship with you. Don't think that it stops if you're just doing the church thing on Sundays. You're just watching the easy videos during the week. That's enough Jesus in your life. You can't ever have enough. So, take that thought. Let Jesus into those parts of your life. Let Jesus into those areas of your faith where you can grow. Because that's the way that you might be able to change the world. Hey, thank you guys always for watching. I appreciate it. Continue to share the videos. Share them with everybody you know. Tell everybody about the videos. Tell everybody about the YouTube page. Tell them about the Facebook page. Let's get more people watching the videos, sharing the videos, so that we are letting Jesus into this part of our lives as well. Hey, thank you guys all for watching. Have a great week. God bless.